Social Gerontology. Why so many elderly people feel lonely even when they have family around them. Many people think the hardest part of getting old is sickness, but in reality, sometimes the hardest part is feeling invisible. An elderly person may have children, a house, money, food, but still spend the whole day with nobody talking to them, nobody asking, "How are you today?" This is one of the biggest issues in social gerontology. Social gerontology is the study of how aging affects people socially, emotionally, mentally, and within society. It is not only about the body getting older, it is also about loneliness, relationships, isolation, respect, purpose, and quality of life. Today, I will explain this in simplest way possible, easy to understand, easy to apply in real life, and useful for families, caregivers, students, and anyone who wants to understand elderly people better. One of the biggest problems elderly people face is loneliness. Many elderly people stay home alone for long hours. Their children are busy working, their friends may have passed away, their body becomes weaker. Slowly, their world becomes smaller and smaller. Some elderly people turn on the television all day, not because they are watching, but because they do not want the house to feel silent. The silence can feel very painful. I believe this in something many younger people do not fully understand. Another problem is feeling useless. When people are younger, they work hard, they earn money, raise children, solve family problems, take care of others. But when they get older, sometimes society treats them like they no longer matter. People stop asking for their opinions. People decide everything for them, even small things, what to eat, what to go, what to wear. Some families even talk to elderly people like children. This slowly damages their confidence and dignity. My practical solution is simple. Give elderly people small responsibilities. Very small things can help. For example, watering plants, folding clothes, helping prepare food, watching grandchildren, choosing meals, organizing simple things at home. These tasks may look small, but psychologically, they how elderly people feel. I still matter. I am still useful. I still belong here. This is extremely important for mental health. Another important issue is social gerontology is social isolation. Humans are social creatures. People need connection. Even elderly people who say, I'm okay alone, use usually still want emotional connection deep inside. I have seen many elderly people become happier simply because someone visited them regularly. Sometimes their appetite improves, their sleep improves, their mood improves, not because of medicine, but because somebody cared enough to spend time with them. One practical thing I recommend is these: talk slowly with elderly people. As people age, hearing and processing speed may become slower. When younger people talk too fast, elderly people can feel stressed or embarrassed. So slow down, speak clearly, look into their eyes and allow them time to answer. These small adjustment changes communication completely. Another important thing: never make elderly people feel like a burden. Many elderly people secretly feel guilty. They feel guilty for being sick, guilty for needing help, guilty for costing money. Some even stop asking for things they need because they do not want trouble. They do not want to trouble their family. I believe words matter deeply. For simple sentences can help emotionally. For example, I'm happy you are here. Let's eat together. I enjoy talking with you. Take your time. These simple words can reduce emotional pain more than people realize. Technology is another important topic. Many elderly people feel disconnected because they do not understand modern technology. Some younger people become impatient while teaching them, but I believe patience is very important. Teach them slowly how to video call, how to send photos, how to watch videos, how to use messaging apps. These skills help reduce loneliness. Imagine an elderly grandmother seeing her grandchild through video call for the first time that emotional connection matters. Exercise and movement are also important socially. Many elderly people stay inside too much. These can increase depression and cognitive decline. I recommend simple activities, walking in parks, going to local markets, visiting temples, sitting at coffee shops, talking with neighbors. Even small social interactions help the brain stay active, and they help elderly people feel connected to society. Another major issue is respect. Some people think respect means speaking politely only, but real respect means listening seriously. Many elderly people have life experience younger people do not have yet. They survived hardships, economic problems, family struggles, losses. Their experience has value. I believe society becomes stronger when younger and older generations learn from each other instead of ignoring each other. One important lesson from social gerontology is this: aging is not only a medical issue, it is also a social issue. A person can have good physical health but still suffer emotionally because of loneliness and isolation. That is why emotional support matters. My practical advice for families: 1. Spend at least 10 minutes talking daily. Even short conversations matter. 2. Listen more than you lecture. Elderly people do not always need advice. Sometimes they only need somebody to listen. 3. Include them in family decisions. Ask their opinion. Encourage safe social activity. Do not let them stay isolated too long. 5. Be patient with repetition. Repeating stories is often connected to memory and emotional comfort. 6. Protect their dignity. Never embarrass them publicly. What listeners can apply from me today: call elderly family members more often, visit them, eat meals together, teach technology patiently, invite them into conversations, allow them to feel important again. The benefits listeners receive from understanding social gerontology are very practical. You will understand elderly people better. You will communicate better. You will reduce family conflict. You will become more patient, and one day you may understand how to prepare for your own future aging process too. My opinion is this: a good society is not measured only by money or technology. A truly good society is measured by how it treats vulnerable people, especially elderly people. My advice: do not wait until funerals to appreciate your parents or grandparents. Spend time while conversations are still possible. One day, photos and families will be all that remain. My final thought: people are not usually afraid of getting old. They are afraid of getting old alone, and sometimes the greatest gift we can give elderly people is not money, it is presence. Thank you very much.